Welcome into New York Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Marshall Green. Woke up to a Woj bomb on the telly. We got some breaking news here on Easter Sunday. The New York Knicks are signing Isaiah Roby to a 2-year deal. So this isn't just a deal that the Knicks are going to hold him over going into the summer. They're signing him to a 2-year deal with some guaranteed money involved. He played in 42 games for the San Antonio Spurs this year, and a lot of people have already asked me, Marshall, does this mean Julius Randle's not going to be healthy for the playoffs? Marshall, does this mean Isaiah Roby is going to play in the playoffs? Well, here is your answer. Fred Katz of The Athletic put this tweet out early this morning saying Isaiah Roby is getting $400,000 for the last day of the regular season, league sources say. Roby will be non-guaranteed heading into the summer with an opportunity to make the 2023-2024 roster. I expect him to probably play in the summer league and really try to earn that roster. He said he's not playoff eligible since he was on another NBA roster after March 1st. So since he was on the Spurs following March 1st, the Knicks cannot sign him and he is not playoff eligible. A lot of people thought, including my guy NBA University, that Carmelo Anthony was going to be the player that the Knicks signed at this state of the season. Unfortunately, that is not going to happen. Carmelo Anthony will remain a free agent and I bet probably retire this offseason. Woj broke the news earlier this morning, and so the Knicks are signing Isaiah Roby for the rest of the season and through 2023-2024. The deal includes significant guaranteed money, like we just talked about, $400,000 via Fred Katz. Roby averaged 7.7 points and 4.4 rebounds in 151 games with the Oklahoma City Thunder and the San Antonio Spurs. We're going to continue to break down Roby. We'll show you some stats, and we'll tell you what his role on this Knicks team may be and why the Knicks even made this move. But I do want to ask you guys this question. Let's get the comment section rolling here on a Sunday morning. You guys always are fun and creative with these responses, especially for, I guess you would call it lower tier free agents. I don't want to be disrespectful to Mr. Roby because he is a good basketball player. You got to be to play in the NBA for 4 years. But what is your one-word reaction to the Knicks signing Isaiah Roby, the former second-round pick in the 2019 draft? Sound off for me down below. And look, this is why you subscribe to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I woke up this morning and I said, wow, got a Woj notification. What could it be? And I was reading the New York Knicks have signed, and my mind jumped to Carmelo Anthony, but it's not Melo. It is Isaiah Roby. When the Knicks make a move, we make a video. We put out videos every day on the latest Knicks news and rumors, and we are getting closer and closer to 20,000 subs here on the channel. The goal is to be at 20,000 by the time we get to the playoffs. Last regular season game is today. Then we got a week of videos for you guys planned out. So hit that sub button, sub for Knicks Dubs. Playoffs right around the corner. Lock us in. My one-word reaction to the Knicks signing Roby to a 2-year deal is potential, because there's no other reason that a team that's going to the playoffs would sign a player that is not eligible to play in the playoffs if you didn't think he could be a part of your team moving forward. This is a guy that hasn't played all that much in his career. He's been in the league for 4 seasons, only played in 3 games his rookie season with the Oklahoma City Thunder. And in 2020 is when he saw the most action in his career. 61 games played for the Thunder in 2020, 8.7 points per game, 5.6 rebounds, 48% from the floor, and 29% from 3. He doesn't really shoot that many threes. He's your prototypical power forward. Then in 2021, he really had his best statistical season. That was also with the Oklahoma City Thunder. 10.1 points per game, which is a career high. 4.8 rebounds, which dipped a little compared to the 2020 season. Then his efficiency got bumped up a little bit, 51%. And this is where he saw a little bit more to his game. In the 2021 season, he attempted 2.2 threes per game, which is a solid number for him. And for him to convert those at a 44.4% clip showed that he had that touch. But then he kind of fell back to earth this past season. Played in just 42 games for the Thunder, only 2 starts, 4.1 points per game. This is when he went from OKC to San Antonio, just 2 rebounds and 43%. This is a guy that's 28 years old, 230 pounds, 25 years old, and he was a In 2019, he was a second-round pick 15 of that second round, so pick 45 of the 2019 draft by the Oklahoma City Thunder. Comes out of Nebraska. This is just a depth signing and someone that you maybe think could play down the road for you. He's played in 151 games in his career and 64 starts. So he has those reps under his belt. This isn't a guy that hasn't played in the league before. He's been there and he's done that. And this is someone that's going to compete to make this roster next year. But the Knicks obviously think they have something here in Isaiah Roby. You wouldn't give a guy $400,000 guaranteed on a 2-year deal when he can't play for you in the playoffs. You're thinking this guy has a good shot, and you're going to get a jump start on free agency. Not a marquee free agent, we know that, but someone that you think can make this roster next year and maybe continue to evolve into a pro player. 6'8", 25 years old. He's still got the whole world in front of him. Hopefully he has a good summer. I assume we'll see him on the NBA Summer League team for the Knicks this year in Las Vegas. And we'll see if he can make this 2023 roster. We're going to break down some more stuff revolving the New York Knicks here coming up in a quick bit. But first, I got to let you guys know the Real One Knicks Now t-shirts are back on the shelf for the NBA playoffs. Playoffs about a week away, and we're letting these shirts go for sale once again. Get your shirt today. Go to chatsports.com/realknicks. That is chatsports.com/realknicks. Get your shirt, support the channel, support the show, and be a real one. And if you get your shirt, comes in the mail, take a picture of it and send it to me over on Twitter @MarshallGreen_, and I'll put it on the show. When you now look at this roster, the Knicks are full at this spot. Obviously, the starting five, Randle's still nursing that ankle injury, but I am expecting him to be ready to go for the playoffs. But now you look how many people are at the bottom of the scheme. You got Emmanuel Quickley, Derrick Rose, Josh Hart, Deuce McBride, Evan Fournier, Trevor Keels, Roby, Toppin, Washington, Hartenstein, and Sims. Obviously, Roby won't be ready to go for the playoffs, but my main question right now surrounding the Knicks is, will Randle be healthy for the playoffs? He is expected to be, I guess you could say, looked at again by the trainers in 2 weeks. That was on April 13th. April 13th is when he's going to be reassessed by this training staff. But over the weekend, I was watching some ESPN, and Adrian Wojnarowski on ESPN said, if Randle is ready. And that kind of gave me some pause for concern. Why would he say if he's ready if he knew he would not be ready? My point in saying that is he's not saying that if he didn't hear that from someone else. So maybe there's some concern that Randle may miss a game or two. But the Knicks, they need him to play. As much as a lot of people, including myself, are hard on Julius Randle because we know how good of a basketball player he can be, the Knicks need him out there. For the New York Knicks to advance in the Eastern Conference playoffs and beat the Cleveland Cavaliers, they not only need Randle to be out there and healthy, they need him out there healthy and playing good basketball, because the Cavs are a good basketball team, no doubt about it. And the Knicks, they are too, but they're best at full strength, and that's with Randle in the lineup. We need him out there if we want to advance to the Eastern Conference semifinals. If you guys are ready for the playoffs, sounds like the Knicks are going to play Game 1 against the Cavs on Saturday. We're going to be live here on the channel, so hit that sub button. And if you're ready for the playoffs, like this video. I want to see how many likes we can get on this video. Playoffs right around the corner. Look, Knicks basketball in March and April. That matters. I'm ready for the playoffs. Hit that thumbs up icon and let's roll. Appreciate everybody for tuning in to today's show. Reminder, we're going to be live here in about an hour and a half on the channel, breaking down the last game of the season. First place you could have found out about the news of the day, though, was over on my Twitter. So give me a follow over there @MarshallGreen_.